Hello and welcome. You're watching Head to Head. I'm Carrie Oderman with UATV. Ukrainian IT specialists have created a QR passport for pets. This device combines all the necessary information about animals and its owners, as well as data for veterinary clinics. So how does a QR passport for pets work? To talk more about this, we're joined in the studio today by Vasil Dub, co-founder and chief marketing officer at the international platform animal-id.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm lucky to have you here. I'm a pet owner myself, and when I heard about your product, I wanted to know, how is this better than what the standard is right now? The chip that's inserted under the neck, how is this going to help pet owners more, your product?
The main thing that the microchip is still the main identificator in the world, because the microchip is always with the pet. But the main issue that you have to have a special scanner to have information from the microchip, the ID number, and then you can search in the specialized databases. And when you have the QR passport, so anyone can scan just this QR code with your mobile phone without any special application, just with usual camera. And you will go to the pet profile and you will see all the information immediately. And this is very important in many cases, in the case of loss, in the case when you need to have information, medical information about animal. So this is very, very important, and microchip doesn't give you this opportunity.
Now, there is medical history that you can put on the QR code. Most vets do have a scanner for the under-the-skin microchip, but if I was to find a lost puppy in town with something like that, I scan it and I'll see who its owner is and how to contact the owner?
Very important that we have created solution animal-id.net. It's an online platform that unites data about identified animals, their owners, and different organizations that work with animals. And every animal, every pet has its own profile and different identifiers connected to this profile. So this QR passport is connected to that profile. Microchip number is connected to that pet profile as well. So you register on the online platform, you can have many identifiers, microchip, QR passport, even tattoo. So different identifiers or DNA marker in the future can be also like ID to your pet profile. But all the information you save and you have on the online platform.
So you can have different things feeding into the platform you're providing.
Yes, yes. This.
How is this for travel? You're located in Ukraine. It looks like, when I looked at your website, you have people in about 11 countries that are using your services already, or is it more than that?
It's even more than that, because many animals that are born in Ukraine, they go abroad. Also, we have established a company in the United States, and we are working in scaling in the US as well right now.
You're doing quite a bit for animal welfare also. Part of your proceeds are actually helping stray dog and stray pet populations around the world. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, we have very big social project. We help international foundations and organizations and municipalities that work to solve stray animals issue. So we do automation system of international methodology, how to count stray animals on the streets in the cities. So we give the numbers, and the numbers is very important when you create a strategy, or organizations, they do it annually, so they can check how efficient is their work, and they can edit the strategy for the next period of time. So this solution is mobile application, specialized mobile application. We provide specialized online page. We engage many volunteers, and the city is divided into 4 colors, into different sections. And these sections are not connected. And in the same day, in the same time, we send for all the volunteers that were registered before. We send them login and password, and they go with this special app count animals, they take pictures, they choose special options, and after 2 days, usually sometimes 3 days, all this data with GPS dots of these animals uploaded to the website, and the statistics generated automatically.
Okay, let's take a step back and look at this information. The stray dogs don't know which part of the city that they've been assigned to. So the volunteers actually take a picture, and it's made sure that each dog is only counted once then through this mobile application?
Because the sections, they are not connected, and all the volunteers, they go to the sections in the same time, in the same day, so it's impossible
to have it
cross.
double up.
Yeah, but what is very important, this solution is used in more than 10 countries already by different, even universities. University of Leeds, Lauren Smith in her PhD work, she used data from this app. Even in Brazil, it also is used. But what is very important, that stray animals is a result, but the corn is domestic pets, because it's responsibility of humans to control the animals, yeah? And when animals don't have identificator, this animal can be lost. And we see this also in the numbers. When we count stray dogs, we have the option that this animal is potential can have the owner. Free roaming dogs, how we also can say. So when we provide QR passport in the municipality level, for example, and then we do these surveys, we see that the number of the potentially owned dogs, free roaming dogs, are going down, are reduced. And it's very important. So when people, when humans understand that it's so important to identify their animals, it's can solve the issue that we will not lost these pets.
Well, let's take a look at a hypothetical situation. One of my favorite topics. Are you familiar with the story of Jesse the dog? He was on the ship that was taken into custody by Russia in the Kerch Strait. Jesse the dog was with the sailors and taken into Russian custody. If Jesse would have had a collar like this on, would he have been able to be rehomed sooner, you think?
Probably yes, but this QR code will work everywhere. We have very interesting story from the Lviv municipality, where 50% of domestic dogs, they have QR passport. Every day, every week, 10 dogs reunites with the owners just thanks to the QR passport, without help of municipality shelter, of veterinarians. And this is very important. And we have very cool case when one girl from Lviv, she went to the United States, and when policeman in the city asked her if this dog is her, she has a QR passport, and the police officer scanned this passport, and he could easily check the vaccination. He checked that she is the owner, because there is also her profile with her picture, and he said, okay, thank you very much.
What kind of information can we, I'm personally interested in this, put onto this file? You can put your medical records of your pet, vaccination, ownership. Will it get to the point that at border crossings, this QR code will be more effective than having the paperwork?
Yes, and last week I was in Berlin. There was an international conference because Germany is still one the country where they don't have mandatory identification, and we also are members of the biggest European association of animal databases called EuroPetNet. So they have right now as a project in this association with the one pet electronic profile, because still we have many fraud documents, fake documents on the borders, and without electronic profile you cannot check is this documents real or fake. But in this QR passport, it's only a project on the European level, and we are very proud that we launched it in Ukraine today. So in the borders, it's very important to check this information not only on the papers, on the documents, but yeah, on the...
Have it centrally saved somewhere. Let's talk a little bit about the actual tag. We know how pets are. They're rough, they get dirty. It seems like you've got a heavy-duty product there on your website. It's high-grade metal with a polymer coating to make sure that the QR code won't get rubbed off. What do you think the lifespan of a tag like that will be? 10 years? How often would an owner need to replace it?
It depends, different pets, but it's very good quality. It's stainless steel inside and coating, printing, then lacking. So, and we do it just in one day. So if you order today, tomorrow we will send you, and in the United States as well. The quality is good. It depends, because usually people, they lost the tags. So usually once in 2 years they like to have a new one. Also we have many designs, and right now we do a super customized tag when you can upload your picture
I saw
of
that.
the animal, and so you have such a customized tag. And or for example, we cooperate with the shelters. They provide special designs that they promote then, and half of all money we have on the tags we give to that shelter. So when you choose some design, it belongs to some shelter, and it's also the way for them to fundraise.
Well, how a country treats its animals says a lot about the country, and it looks like Ukraine is doing a great job in this field with these QR codes. Thanks very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
That was Vasil Dub, co-founder and chief marketing officer at the international platform Animal-id. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more with UATV.